The King and Queen Consort ended their tour in Hamburg and met with Germany's entry for this year's Eurovision. King Charles has raised a toast in celebration of his royal tour in Germany with Queen Camilla, their first official state visit since becoming monarchs. The tour wrapped yesterday in Hamburg, with the king enjoying a pint and shaking hands with Lords of the Lost, the German entry for Eurovision this year, who will be taking to the stage in Liverpool in May. The visit was seen as a celebration of the close ties between the UK and Germany, as the king and German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier stood side by side to lay wreaths in remembrance of the victims of war. Charles and Camilla enjoyed a brief walkabout in the city after arriving by train from Berlin, where they met well-wishers gathered in the grounds of the ruined St. Nikolai Memorial Church, which was destroyed in WW2. The king and president stood side by side in the church, which was bombed by the Allies, in a symbol of reconciliation between the two countries. Charles also paid a visit to the Kindertransport Memorial to commemorate humanitarian efforts to save Jewish children from Nazi persecution. With 10,000 being sent to the UK, the royals also saw German Eurovision glam rock act Lord of the Lost perform at a huge dockside building in front of a crowd of hundreds. The band, who hail from Hamburg, shook hands with the king as they prepare to perform their song Blood Glitter for millions of Eurovision fans later next month. Around 1,200 guests and business leaders were invited to the event, which saw Charles pull and sip a pint while exploring the food stalls. Cover band Silver Spoons also performed a version of the Beatles' song I Saw Her Standing There, in another link to Liverpool, as the British band had a strong connection to the city of Hamburg. Charles and Camilla were greeted by thousands of royal fans earlier in the visit as they entered Hamburg City Hall, where they went inside. She met with the children, alongside Gruffalo illustrator Axel Scheffler, to read passages from the story. Although she admitted to them she could not speak German, Mr. Scheffler said, "It is extremely important for children to read and draw, as 1 in 5 children in the UK do not have a single book. Some children cannot even read or write, and it is a big problem. The Queen Consort is very much involved in changing that."